Haven Island is a true tropical paradise. Owned by the company's founder, Tyson Williams, the island is used by Haven as a combined headquarters and client entertainment center. Current and potential clients are ferried to the island and treated to the very best the Maldives have to offer. Michelin star chefs, a full massage spa, private huts, exercise facilities, and all the comforts of a luxury island resort are made available to them. 47. We'll be sending you in as a potential new client. We've put together a convincing cover story. You're Mr. Reaper, a thief for hire looking to disappear for a while. Your mission on the island is simple. You need to eliminate the three owners of Haven. Tyson Williams, founder and rumored tyrannical CEO of Haven. Ludmila Vetrova, a former confidence artist hired by Williams to serve as a client recruiter and handler. And Stephen Bradley, technical wizard and the brains behind Haven's proprietary software platform.
With the owners gone, Olivia will be able to penetrate the Haven servers long enough for her to secure the new partner identities.
I've uploaded all the information we have on the island and the three targets. Best of luck, gentlemen.
I don't rely on luck.
Well, a little wouldn't hurt.
Good evening, welcome. This is an RR8 console losers bracket round 6 match between Toby Norton and Linux Penguin. Today will be going to Haven, as you can see, in about 1 minute and 15, and we will be going to Whittleton Creek. We do have some random maps, but I won't spoil them. We won't be going to Dubai or Paris. I am very shortly due to be joined by GKPunk, who I think is here.
Hey, hello.
Hello.
How's it going? How are you doing?
Good. I'm excited for this.
Yeah, very much. The console bracket just blown wide open after the exit of Ducker.
Yeah, and obviously Buff being knocked down to the loser bracket as well is a big one. He's in the obviously these guys are playing to get towards him in the loser bracket final, so there's the bracket is still
stacked.
It's a
massive wall in front of them after this was of Fanium.
Yes, it's a very stacked bracket, it's got to be said.
Yeah, this is no easy, because you beat this person, get to play Fanium. Let's say you beat him, but you have to play Buff, beat him, and you have to play the undefeated Joker J in the finals. So it's a tough road ahead.
Never ending.
This is where it starts.
Do you want to take this spin?
Yeah, we have. We were discussing this, a potential really fast spin fall for as a bodyguard for Tyson Williams, Screwdriver, Villa guard for Stephen Bradley, and Silence Pistol as a lifeguard for Ludmila Vetrova.
Wow, yeah, 2 disguises right there next to the targets. Lifeguard is effectively free. This could be a very quick one. Fall is always a tricky one for Tyson. There's a few places you can get him, but they're a bit risky. But if they know their strats, they should be good.
Yeah, it will be very interesting to see which fall kill they use. Either the one you would probably expect is the one in the cinema room, but it has like 8 guards looking at you.
Yeah, my personal favorite is always the server, to be honest, because it's just safe. You can also get him over the balcony. If you could take out his guard in time, you could also get him on the balcony here. It is possible, but it's a risky one. It depends on how risky they're willing to go.
Yeah, couple of people were talking about the Jacuzzi fall, which is an option. I don't know if anybody will be. Both players are going for the cinema room. So.
Yes, of course. Banana in the jacuzzi. A classic.
The new fall change where it doesn't have to be prompt.
Yeah, that does open up a few more options, doesn't it? I can see people asking for T-Naught sound. I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Well, I'm not even streaming, man. I can tell you I have it off. Just so I can gather my thoughts. Oh, but yeah, it's... If you want to have it in the background, twitch.tv/T_Nort23. That's a plug for his channel.
So they've both got Tyson down, so I'm intrigued on whether they are going to go for the projection room there. It is a tricky one due to the amount of bodies outside.
Yeah, Mr. Williams isn't looking too...
Linux is just working
Yeah,
out
really
who
the
he can take
people you
out.
need to worry about is the people T-Nort's next to, not even all of them. Like, I think 2 guards have a direct line of sight.
Yeah,
But there's a 3rd guard who can...
Ooh. And I like what Tino is going for here. He's put a remote explosive on the outside of that room, so I'm assuming he's going to detonate it, turn everyone around, and drop him off.
Yeah. Works out because you never know. It's knocking out. Oh. And here goes T-Nort destroying the screen.
Sorry, a few little audio issues there. Should be fixed. Okay, moment of truth.
Yep, there's the detonator. Where will they look? And is he gonna get caught by that guard that I was gonna mention next to the jacuzzi? That guy can't spot you.
In theory, he should turn around that way as well. He's just got... I don't think there's anyone else to worry about. And that's really...
Linux gets the kill with the other balcony though, so expertly done by him.
Ah, so he chucked him... Okay, so he's taken out those 2 guards and taken over the other balcony. Very nice.
Still red guns? Should that be the case? I don't think so. This early into the run, he's still red guns.
Mando's saying he got an NTK, possibly from the explosion then. But that explosion is wall-banged. And killed someone on the inside. And I think he's just walking around to look, because I think he's very confused as well.
Yeah, because he should have gotten his the green guns.
Yeah, I'm assuming that he's wall-banged somebody. Yeah, he has looked down there. He's wall-banged the guy who stands by that table. Wow.
Oh,
so it's a good idea, but maybe not put it on the back of that planter. Because up to that point, it all seemed to it all looked very good.
Yeah, well, it still looks very good for Linux because he knocked out the guards and used a different balcony, which usually you don't really think of. You always think, oh, walk out and get the one that's close to you.
Yeah, and Steven's just about to get onto his private island in a minute. I'm assuming he has an emetic of some sort.
Seeker gets the shot off too. Does, yeah. No problem. This kill's gonna be done in like, you know, I don't know, a minute at most, depending on how slow Steven is. He's actually really close to the door, so even less than that, this Linux is gonna be in a massive amount of lead, taking the lifeguard out of this room too.
And he should have perfect timing for Ludmilla at the restaurant.
Wow. Guard turns around perfectly, avoids the camera.
Oh, this guard is a proper troll. He turns in all directions.
Yeah, he got the good one. He caught him at the right time.
So, that's Stephen Bradley taken care of. Well done.
Yeah, let's see if Linux is able to get the lifeguard. That guy.
Oh no, he's got to walk around because the door locked behind him.
Which one is he gonna go for? That's interesting. Not gonna go for the sleepy one.
I know some people are a little bit worried about the there is a kind of wall, not, I don't know, I suppose you call it a wall hack. They can see through that door with this guy.
Yeah,
Some people
yeah.
choose
You
to
can
lure him
avoid that by
around.
just not. Well, I guess Linux avoids it by tossing a coin and have them not look this way.
Yeah, you can also just lure him into that next room with the radio, can't you?
Exactly.
And box
Yeah,
him in
that would
there.
be the
So
absolute safest way of doing it. Either way, he has to disguise really good timing to catch Ludmilla in that restaurant position for the seeker.
okay, so T-Naught's actually going the same route by the looks of it as Linux, potentially. There's a
Yeah,
few
he has to
wandering
still
eyes
get rid of
around
those
here,
two
isn't there?
guards. First have to let them see the bodies. He's got a banana set up
I
for
think
them.
yeah, they just saw the body, so they've panicked and they're going to fall
Oh,
on that banana. Oh no, he's
no,
missed!
he avoided the banana. Oh man, he has to knock him out really quickly. Cheeseburger.
A
Goes for
deadly
the
cheeseburger.
cheeseburger. That's the third one down. And Linux is gonna be looking for that seeker shot.
Yeah,
Mila is coming
perfect
into the
timing.
kitchen now.
Well, actually, she's just walking away, so he's just missed that.
Yeah, now it's gonna be him trying to find the perfect spot for a shot
Actually, he
where
probably would have been
he
okay
doesn't get spotted.
in the back room there. There's a few eyes on the right hand side.
Depending on where the
Might...
chef is, this one
Yeah.
could be tricky. Urban specifically, looking straight.
If he shoulder swaps, he might be okay there. I'm not sure. It's a bit of a tricky
He's
shot
waiting
with
for
that.
her to exit for a straighter shot, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, but Urban walking straight at him, no shot. Urban, this is why you knock Urban in the head with a lead pipe, regardless of if he's required or not.
Probably one of the most KO'd NPCs in the game, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, Linux is on a bit of a chase now. He's got a good area here.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough though with the guard following.
She didn't hear that distraction.
She's gonna go towards the massage area, I guess.
Yeah.
Still ahead by a decent amount, but T-Nord's catching up. He's got the Tyson kill. He's out of the villa with the red guard. It's the villa guard. And the Steven kill is more free than the Tyson one.
Linux is trying to dispose of her guard by the looks of things.
Oh, he's calling in another guard.
Yeah, he's a VIP, so...
Yeah. Well, good awareness for him to not go for him, seeing the hand washer and the mini-map.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know where she will go now that she's in the...
She's gonna, yeah, she is in the massage room.
Yeah, I don't know where she'll go now if he seekers her. I'm assuming she'll probably go and throw up over the balcony in one of the massage rooms, would be my guess. Seems like a logical place, but he might...
Got the distraction. This is a safe room.
Yeah.
And he get the shot off. He gets the shot off. Nobody heard that shot. Linux is done with all 3 kills.
Very nice.
Here's the guard now. I don't think he's gonna go in and check on her because of that special...
I was gonna say, could have put a gun down to distract him briefly, but he should be out. I don't think that guy will follow her in.
Good. This is really, really good start from Linux, taking off T-Nord's pick of Haven Island.
Nice bit of improv. He didn't panic. He just worked his way around and found a good opportunity.
Yeah, the last part of it was really, really well executed because that hand washer, he could have knocked out the guard too early and have nowhere to go. And also good optimization by having the screwdriver, which T-Nord is looking for now. So
yeah, I don't think T-Nord's gonna get out here. I think we're just letting the 47 seconds run down. Oh no, it has come up now. There we go. Let's out those predictions whilst I remember. Let's get a new one set up quickly. So yeah, Linux takes T-Nord's map, and that's big. It's always big to take your opponent's map. even just for the mindset as well.
Yeah, I think so, because I think coming into it, Linux was a little bit. I don't know. It didn't look like he felt a bit too enthusiastic about playing the match. His Berlin record was beaten earlier by Frody.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Frody didn't go on to win the match, but he did get the record. Stuff like that can be demotivating, but you have to just look past it. But his play was perfect, so I don't. It definitely shouldn't. And with the win, it should just definitely give him more confidence.
Yeah, definitely. Right, whilst we're waiting for Whittleton Creek, I am going to give you a mission briefing once I get it set up.
It's really all professional now.
So, enjoy.
Gentlemen, let's go over the plan. The first constant is none other than Janus, the legendary Cold War spy master. A KGB senior officer and head of the 6th Column Special Branch at Lubyanka, Janus is a certified genius and expert of counterintelligence. He retired from the KGB in 1988 when he fell out of favor with the Kremlin and defected to the US. Shortly after, the Soviet Union collapsed. Now, it is unclear when Janus stepped down as the constant, but since 2004, he has been a resident of a quiet community in suburban Vermont. Mr. Gray.
Right. So here's the catch. As an elite KGB agent, Janus was trained to withstand interrogation and torture. No amount of pressure will force him to disclose information he doesn't want to. Instead, we will need to search his home for clues. But if Providence learns of our presence, the game is up.
So we frame Janus, make Providence think he was the real shattered plant.
Correct. I will file a false ICA report claiming to have traced a number of calls from Janus's house to the Institute in Romania. The case will seem clear. Mr. Gray was only a figurehead. Janus was pulling the strings all along. And by eliminating him, we will have neutralized the militia once and for all.
However, for this subterfuge to work, you'll also need to deal with Janus's security detail. A Providence herald and former Secret Service agent by the name of Nolan Cassidy. Intel describes him as diligent and inquisitive, and we cannot risk that he contradicts our story to his employer.
Seems workable.
I certainly hope so. Everything depends on this next move, 47. You made this our fight. Now let's even the playing field.
I don't know how much of this will affect Linux's.
Sorry, we're just having a bit of a chat in the gap.
We're
Minute and a
trash
half
talking all of you guys.
till the spin comes in. Anything you want to see on Whittleton Creek?
I don't know, should I be that guy? I mean, I said it like an hour ago about Battle Axe.
Yeah, I
Nolan
like
falling object. Is Nolan falling object still a thing?
not 100% sure. It's one of the slightly more tedious ones, I would say, but it's an interesting one to set
There's
up.
only one falling object in all of Whittleton Creek.
Yeah, you can set it up remotely. Technically, you can actually get the real estate broker to take him into the house for you if you really wanted to.
Yeah,
but
it's illegal.
A bit of a long setup, so anything loud is always good. Always like a loud kill. Yeah, we'll see what we get in about.
Yes, loud kill would be nice.
Yeah.
Well, although maybe on Nolan, like it's also maybe a live kill on Nolan. It'd be always nice.
Yeah, Whittleton's a little bit kind of by the books. Nolan, you tend to see either a seeker into the garden or just an ISO in the garage. Janus, you kind of got the gramophone or the living room. But maybe we'll see something a little bit, I don't know, a little bit different. That'd be quite cool. See what we get. Okay, we have Janus with a fire axe as James Batty and Nolan Cassidy and Neck Snap as the construction worker. Okay, it's a pretty forgiving spin, I would say.
Yeah. Two disguises kind of next to each other. One as a starting disguise. Fire axe, though.
Yeah,
unique
Fire Axe isn't
item.
massively hard to get across the map because Whittleton's quite sparse with NPCs. They might choose to grab someone like Gunther and bring it back across, depending on how safe they want to play it. I'm surprised to not.
I would expect that to be the case for Linux, but he started Garbage Man.
Yeah,
so-
I'm surprised to not see either a construction worker or you could even go exterminator, you could get 2 clues and the fire axe and Batty straight off the bat there, which is what Tenor looks like he's going to be doing. And you've done kind of half the legwork already.
A bit of a back and forth for Linux, at least from this start, because there's Gunther assist, guys.
Yeah, so Linux has gone for a quick bedroom isolation, which good one. I imagine he's probably going to go get the fire axe and bring it back, which playing the slightly safer route. But depending on how risky again they want to go with Nolan, you've got that time anyway. If you're planning on going for the Nolan garage ISO, you've got until the 4-minute mark anyway, so you might choose to just play it slower. Okay, so Tenor is choosing to hurl the fire axe across the map. Well, Linux takes out the cameras, has the picture, and will probably be heading up to get Batty now.
Tenor has carried the axe to Janus's back here,
Yeah,
so this is
taking
actually
it all.
really efficient. As you
Yeah,
said,
very
there's a lot of
optimized.
blind spots in Whittleton Creek to carry around an axe.
Yeah, the question is he going to try and go for any sort of early Nolan ISO? You could seek him into the Wilson's bathroom, potentially.
Yeah, that's around the 3:15 mark when he's in front of the house. We'll have to see. Linux looking like... What is this one?
I think Linux is going to isolate him in here. This could be... Linux going for 2 different isolation spots to what you would normally see, potentially, but this is looking...
Him out and should be safe for a little bit.
As long as he doesn't scream, which he doesn't.
Yeah.
He needs to move that body quickly. That guy... No, he hasn't turned around. Very nice.
With a kill, though. But crime noticed by the guard upstairs. Unfortunate timing from Tenor.
Ooh. I didn't see. Was that as he got Janus?
Yeah, that was timing was not very good, and also Janus like front throw. I don't know how much of that was hurt. Janus definitely screamed after seeing Gunther go on.
Yeah, frontal throws are generally a little bit louder for whatever reason. It's a nice optimization by Linux though to grab Nolan on the way through.
Yep, tossing a bubblegum too, so he'll have a knockout whenever he chooses. See if he goes for the clues now.
Yeah, he's leaving a lot of a lot of little optimizations that will help him easy batties in his dead. Can even go get the other 2 clues. Can have a little bit of back and forth, but not too much. And now the final boss of Whittleton Creek is the dig prompt.
Yeah.
So Tenor's not changing up his strat, and I think it's viable. He maybe just needs to KO Janus before taking him out so we can move him. I think Janus does turn around, doesn't he, as he gets to the sofa, so he does have a little bit of time that he could Oh, he does have a
Yeah,
tauntaun as well.
as he's approaching the phone, he does turn
Yeah.
around to, I guess, interact with the phone for a little bit. T-Nort's
does-
here a little bit ahead, so you'll be able to knock out this guard in the regular Janus bodyguard.
We're close to the finish line.
Still contemplating what he wants to do, whether knock him out or use a trank or something. Finally decides to use the tauntaun trank. And here's Linux walking in the middle of the road with an axe. Not a problem. Yeah, that's the timing that you just mentioned is what T-Nord catches Janus on much better this time.
Yeah.
And there's the neck snap. And Linus could swap to that guard just for less suspicion meter if he chooses to. But he has to go back for the James Batty disguise anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, so he's going to use the back gardens to get across, which should be fine.
The opposite kills for both players. Now, the Nolan kill should be really, really simple. The disguise being on that side of the map too. T-Nord might just have caught up enough. We'll have to see.
Yeah, this could be really close. So Tino still has a third clue, so I'm assuming didn't go into the basement. Might choose to just do that on the way back. Oh no, he's already got Janus, so he might be going for the hammers clue, potentially.
Yeah, that would make sense. Otherwise, it's a long way back. He's got his snail. Tossing that now.
Yeah,
We'll get the
caught.
attention of the other construction worker as well. Avoids both of them. Goes for a third one. Knocks him out with the crowbar. I think there's a question. No, he's fine. Yeah, it is a question mark. That's a compromised T-Nord. Oh,
Really unfortunate. That was looking really close. And Linux is taking this really slow and safe with this axe.
yeah. This is classic. This is a classic Linux. He plays it very, 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 very methodical, very, very safe, and he'll be rewarded for this. It's still the same run, and he's taken the lead back. I would say T-Nord was really catching up, even if he wasn't ahead with the
Yeah, I think that was
guys
looking
there,
to be really, really
interesting
close, I
choice
think.
to go for the non-tranquilized
Go see what that was. Oh yeah, I get it.
destruction workers for a frontal throw.
Okay, so
Linux is gonna toss this on
I
the.
was going to say, he's got to work out which way he's getting in here. Oh, very
That
nice.
was
I didn't know you could get it through that
first time
window,
I've
but there
seen.
you go.
Yeah, I didn't know 47 can throw things above like 2 feet high.
This should be plain sailing. And he could always even take the manhole exit if he's feeling confident.
Yeah, if he's got a crowbar and no mailman, that's like a free. Same way he approached the building in the beginning of the run, that's just how he will approach it again.
Shouldn't be heard from anywhere.
At last, the actions of the first
Just
Looking
watch
good
out
for Linux.
I say, just watch out for this guy here. He does have a bit of a head turn. Yep, just keeps an eye out for him.
I think he will play it safe and yeah, he doesn't, he's
Just gonna wait it out.
7 minutes ahead in game time, probably about 5 minutes of strategy ahead. Yeah, well played from Linux. Just one more obstacle. And he has that crowbar in his hand, so I assume he's gonna go for the manhole.
Yep. Like I say, this should be pretty safe. The mailman's the only one really who.
Yeah, and 9 minutes in, who knows where he is. But definitely not here. Yeah, there's the finish prompt from Linux and the map finish. And that also means he will be on match point. Ready to, almost ready to play Fanium.
Yeah, 4-0 up. It's a long way back, but we have seen it a few times. And we are off to Berlin now.
Yeah.
Linux has probably got a bit of a score to settle here because, like you say, Fruit took his Berlin
Right,
record
by like
earlier.
11 seconds. So yeah, depending on the spin, this is another shot. And what a what it would be to have three, different records in one tournament for this map. But this map has a lot of potential. I think almost down to around 2.5, 3 minutes of record time. So it's got
Yeah, definitely. There's so
lots of
many
possibilities.
variations of spin you can have here. Like we saw a spin earlier that was pretty much like 5 accidents in 5 unique disguises. But you can also get ones that are so easy that yeah, it's kind of crazy the amount of variation on there. And obviously with 10
Yeah.
targets, you've got so much choice as well.
Yeah, it's but the look at the record though. 6-0 for T Nord. He is undefeated in Berlin.
Yeah.
And Linux has a tie and a loss, but 5 wins, and one of them was a record spin. So this is the perfect map to get at this stage of the match for both players. Winner will, either take the match or put us to that fourth map that's definitely T Nord back against the wall.
Yeah, definitely. How
But
long
yeah.
have we got? We haven't got time to play the briefing now, so we'll just keep chatting in the intro. I'm going to pay out the predictions because I've just been reminded. Anything in particular you want to see from Berlin?
Oh, should I go more annoying ones? Garden Fork, Old Axe,
Battle Axe,
Rolling
Rolf,
Object.
Florida Man. Anything
Yeah.
you can get that is slightly trolling.
Downstairs, upstairs, go all over the place. Well, that won't be record spin, but
That'd be amusing for us though.
I know people like seeing suit spins, but I personally think suit spins in Berlin's easy because you just start Brave on, and that's fast.
Anything that means we don't get a roll floor, I think a lot of people will be happy with that. Oh, actually, it looks like our time has
Yeah, I
been
was
up.
chatting with Observer in the last match, and he wanted to see a roll floor. I'm like, I'm about to kick you out of the stream.
Nobody wants to see that. All right, time has just been updated. We've got a few extra minutes on the clock, so we will go over to the briefing quickly, and yeah, we'll be back in a few minutes.
Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do. I wish there had been more time.
And then there were none. Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
Stay down. Boss wants you alive.
Yeah? How about now?
Over here! Cover me!
Walk away!
Or what? You gonna take us all on?
Don't. Tell the Constant to start running!
You think you've won? 47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
You're delusional. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other, and I meant it. I look forward to your call.
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight. We're all that's left now.
We've been compromised. Abort and walk away now.
Who?
ICA. They tracked me. Don't know how.
It's what they do. How many?
One prime asset and a whole pack of up-and-comers. They've infiltrated the club searching for us. Christ, I think I killed one of them. Get out now before they spot you.
No. They found us once. They'll find us again. Keep your head down. I'll take care of this.
Welcome back, folks. So we are traveling to Berlin. Linux is on match point, 4-0 up. He took T-Naught's map of Haven, took his own map of Wilson Creek, to very solid runs. Lifetime performance on this is looking really good. This looks like it's going to be a really close fight, hopefully.
Yeah, as viewers, we would love to see it go 4-4 and then all the way, the final map. But for that to happen, T-Nort needs to win this. And, he's won the last 6 times he played here, so see if he can do 7.
Yeah, he's
otherwise
very comfortable.
Linus takes his 6th one.
Yeah.
6 points, 6th win in Berlin, and into the quarterfinals of the lower bracket against Fanium.
Do you want to run this one down?
Yeah, we have Silenced Pistol, DJ, Loud Explosive Weapon as the tech, Scrap Sword, Biker, Shotgun Dealer, and then Fall as everybody's favorite man, the Florida Man.
So I don't think we're going to see a world record with a spin like that.
It's gonna be so.
Roll floor.
I mean, 8 minutes is a long time. It's possible, but
yeah.
Not everyone is Chris X3, so
roll floor
probably not in a roulette match.
Definitely
you probably won't see
here.
it happen.
Yeah, roll floor I would say is definitely viable here. You got the Loud Explosive you can do in the back room. You got the Fall. You've only got the Dealer, which would be the only dealer in Florida.
Yeah, and you have to go all the way up for the Scrap Sword. So Biker is also very, very viable start. But so is DJ, right? Because downstairs, and you have the Dealer, you can do it. So looks like Nort's gonna start early, and he's gonna start as the DJ. Forgot where he has to. Like, look, it looks like he's gonna go for a little roll floor. He has those 2 things.
Yeah,
the Trank and the Scrambler.
Binks was starting bartender, possibly looking for an early Florida Man, which tends to be the next thing that people do because Florida Man can be a bit all over the place.
Yeah, always a good idea to get rid of the Florida Man, and he's gonna Seeker him immediately, and Toby Norton you might mute his audio. Now you have to blacken his screen too because he's doing the roll floor. Might as well not watch.
Blasphemy.
But it's probably a good we always talk about roll floors but hardly see it in action, so will be always good to show it off. It is very specific and technical lore, so you do have to do things specifically, just like starting with this Chamberlain. Like, the timing has to be very specific for this part of the roll floor. It can be done any time, but the way if you want to get it, start with this peekaboo on Chamberlain.
And obviously, it's a viable and quick potentially option as well. So it's as much as we hate to see a roll floor, in some cases it is the quickest option and the most viable. So there's no reason why the players wouldn't go for it.
Yeah, I think it's the only acknowledged, I guess, approach or strategy you want to say for this map. I mean, I think you can still form strategies where you go for a specific. We have seen that happen from guys like Buff Guy, who would start Radio Tower, go for Thames, go for Davenport, stuff like that. But this is like the only surefire thing that we see in Berlin. You call it roll floor, and it's always the same.
Yeah, you're guaranteed 5 targets, guaranteed a specific set of disguises. So got red guns, but I'm assuming that's just one of the bikers has seen one of his friends or one of the agents.
Yeah, it's Davenport. So Norton knocking out Montgomery now. Davenport's still up there, so you have to knock him out. Or is that Thames? It could have been could be Banner. So Thames.
They see the
Banner,
bodies,
and
but they don't really care.
both. You have to be careful here.
Yeah, he's got to watch
Linux,
out
though.
for Monty's guard as well,
Passes
doesn't he?
Florida man.
Green! Agent Green, are you still there?
Yeah, he's also triple shot Agent Banner now with the fall kill out of the way on Agent Green.
Very nice. So totally different approach. Obviously Banner will give him technician? Yeah,
yes.
Technician. So we could prep him for a loud explosive or potentially any of those, I guess. He's got, I mean, he could go get a biker and a scrap sword. There's a lot of options here.
Yeah, it really is. It's going to be interesting to see when he goes for that dealer disguise.
Yeah.
He's setting up the loud explosive on Banner, so killing him too, and body flying straight towards him, so he'll be able to hide it. So that's well done. And T-Norton gets his first kill. DJ silence pistol.
Yeah.
Agent Banner, report. Are you there?
Like you say, T-Norton is going to have to go up for at least the scrap sword. Now, he can legally carry that with Rolf, I believe, but can he carry it with a biker? I'm not 100% sure on that.
Yes, biker can.
Okay.
Biker, Chamberlain, and Green's disguise can carry it.
So as long as he grabs, potentially takes the biker, he's...
Rolf cannot.
Oh, can you? Because Rolf can carry a lot of illegal weapons.
He can carry everything except for snipers and scrap sword.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, for reasons, Chamberlain, because they're agents, Chamberlain and Green has the ability to carry those specific illegal items like snipers and scrap sword, but funny enough, the head of security, Montgomery, cannot.
Not important enough.
Yeah. He just gave him a fake jacket and said, yeah, you pretend to be the big guy.
So Linux has gone up and has got Lone 4 on the stairs. Very nice. And he's not far from the scrap sword, so he might just choose to get this one out of the way straight away.
T-Norton opted to wait for the female club crew member to go away. Earlier we've seen Frody in Frody's match, we used the mine too early. You can poison both of them, and then the club crew member can go in here, which might be a little hectic because you want to hide his body.
The other option, I guess, for
a
dealer is to get Florida Man and use him to lure the dealer around the corner.
Linus gets a body found of one of the guys on the roof.
Okay, so that explosion, that's either Florida Man. No, he's taken Florida Man out. I don't know who that could have been.
It might have been the checkpoint guard. Might have been too far close to the that side of the stairs. You can make kind of a unhurt explosive if you take out the roof.
Yeah, it didn't say that the explosive, he didn't get searching from it, but
he had a searching already, so I couldn't tell if it was from the explosion or the body he just dropped earlier, or the triple shot, because lots of things were happening.
T-Nort's using a lot of the stuff. He's used the explosive that he took off of Chamberlain. He used a loud shotgun, which I believe he took from that area. So he's using a lot of the...
Yeah, there's a loud shotgun in that room, so he used that to kill Banner and then take his disguise and kill another agent in there with the explosive, which is carried by some agents too, so plenty of repurpose of resources. Yeah, T-Nor's looking really good with 3 kills now.
Yeah,
heading up for the scrap sword potentially.
Yeah.
He also has to get Florida Man, but Florida Man can't find bodies on the roof, so he should be alright as long as he can find the Florida Man.
Yeah, find Florida Man before he randomly teleports.
Yeah, because even if he doesn't find body, if he teleports where you need him and you don't know where he is, because there's no mission stories, and even if it was, they probably wouldn't have put Florida Man in it. Even though there's kind of a almost a passive mission story with him where you can interact as the dealer with him.
Yeah, he's
or
kind of
vice
like an Easter egg almost, isn't he? But he's obviously got a unique disguise as well.
Yeah, Nort has the scrap sword.
Like I say, T-Nort might even choose to go for Swan here.
Yeah, it's possible to go for Swan, go for Lowenthal.
No,
Those guys are still up here.
Looks like he's just going to play it safe.
He doesn't have red guns, so he could go for... He could go for any agents, because normally you probably want to clear the red guns, which you have to do if you need to.
Yeah,
after
there's no
your first
reason.
5 kills.
I mean, you can take down more than 5 agents, can't you? As long as you don't lose your red gun or lose your green guns in the process, you can take down more than 5 if you choose. He's chosen to go all the way back down, so he's only got the Baller's Florida Man.
That's a full kill, yeah.
So next task will be to find Florida Man.
Let's see if he goes for the dealer. It would make it so much easier to grab the Florida Man.
Yeah.
Looking for it. He might go in the map to find it. There's plenty of disguises swapped.
Probably left it in this back room.
Should be in the back, you're right. It's where he got a shotgun kill. Yeah, there it is.
This is a very...
That's exactly what he's looking for.
Yeah, it's a very kind of safe way to get the Florida Man. Just find him, tell him you want to give him some drugs. He's got to take out the cameras, but this shouldn't be too much of an issue. Does he have us silenced? Just take these guys out. Chamberlain and Monty gone, nobody will come through that.
There gets his green guns back with the Krugermeyer shot to the evidence box. Lennox once again has his fall kill as the Florida Man, so it's a pretty big kill to get rid of, but T-Nort just has one more kill. That is the one that he's missing.
The Florida Man has a pretty big route as far as I'm aware, so it could take him a little while to find him. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, it's 9 minutes. Yeah, it's console timing might be a bit off, but yeah, he's around that dealer area. Right, so let's see how T-Nort, or where he decides to bring the Florida Man.
Imagine he'll just take him around the back of the stairs would make sense. Down to where the dealer would normally go. Nice secure area.
Lennox lured and knocked out Lowenthal out on the stairs, so that's definitely going to be very useful. If he chooses to go for that scrap sword kill, he's looking to go towards that area. Yeah, T-Nort's bringing in Florida Man in that usual dealing spot, you know, that's where they go.
Careful. Bit of a head turn, but he got away with it.
Yeah, this is looking really good for T-Nort. Good positioning, has the club key card, open the door with the key card, and
and obviously he can
free straight run.
The fall can be done in Rolf's back room as well, can't it? They're just down the little shaft in the corner.
Yeah, exactly. There is a fall. This it's kind of like a master of ceremonies room almost. Unless you get falling object, this is a it's a very viable strategy to do the roll floor.
Yeah, silenced room, fall, and everything else you could want. So
yeah, silenced room with 2 doors, and it's like it has almost everything. There's the fall.
Yeah, just gonna get into.
And T-Nort's all done. a good time to come back, and again, back against the wall. He had to win this.
Yep, and he is out. And yep, there's no way that Linux is going to finish within 47 seconds, unfortunately. Just one unfortunate rip. And yeah, T-Naught didn't rip, and that will often win you the match. Or the map.
Absolutely. That's the almost an essential of this game mode, really, is the persistent and not restarting.
Yeah, so for 2 we have a match on. And we are going to be going to
Still
menu.
match point though, so
yeah.
I mean, Linux, all he needs to do is just win a map, and that's it.
Yeah.
Or 2 ties, that would do him too. But T-Nord can't afford to do anything but win from here on out.
No, and that'll play on his mind a little as well, knowing that he's just lost that map. But he does have that buffer, so yeah, it's an interesting one. But yeah, we are off to Mendoza, everyone's favourite map, and yeah, let's take a quick look at the briefing.
I found something. Buenos Aires International Airport this morning. Now watch this.
Heralds.
Trail ends at the airport, but turns out that a top Providence operative owns a vineyard in the area. Don Yates, of infamous New York law firm Morgan, Yates & Cohn. And get this, is hosting his retirement party today.
She's infiltrated them. She's sending a message. She needs my help.
Could have fooled me.
You don't know her.
Anyway, if you're going after her, you'll need to deal with the Herald. Her name's Tamara Vidal, former CIA asset and political firebrand. She's a master of surveillance and the Constant's most trusted aide. She'll have eyes everywhere. You won't get far as long as she's in the game.
Why are you telling me this? I thought you were out.
Yeah. Old habits, I guess. Anyway, I need to go. See you around, 47.
No, you won't.
Okay, welcome back. So we are at 4-2 to Linux Penguin, currently sitting on match point. We're going to Mendoza. Lifetime performance, T-Naught 4 wins, 3 losses. Linux 2 wins, 2 losses, so kind of even. T-Naught with a little bit more competition experience. Yeah, anything you want to see? Mendoza.
Something that's not waiter, I guess. Waiter start. Easy to say.
Is there anything
T-Nord.
that... Don't know if there
I
is
mean,
anything
technically
that, yeah.
no, because you would say like, oh, suit, but there's a suit in the map, so
I think the only thing that would warrant it is an asado chef coming up, because then you start asado instead. But
right, yeah.
Yeah, it's we said Wilton Creek's a little bit by the books. Mendoza is very by the books. You don't very often see much different here, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think Mendoza is a very unexplored map in terms of strategies, so we'll probably, I don't know, who knows, a year later we'll probably see a different by the book strat for Mendoza. Maybe not. Maybe we'll still be tossing bubblegums for tomorrow to pick up.
I think, yeah, the
But
way
at
to
least
start
feels
is just
that way to me.
the way to start is just so crazily overpowered. This map really, isn't it? It's
yeah, I think the only one change would probably change it immediately is have tomorrow start at the parking regardless of where you start.
yeah, that would definitely liven it up a little bit. Yeah, 45 seconds map record, 3:56 by Osh. It's a very good time, and I think you have to have a very good spin to see that beat.
I remember that one. That was, yeah. I think that was almost like a Waiter Tamara, and
I believe it
like,
was, and Mercenary.
it was Waiter
Mercenary
Tamara
Dom.
and Mercenary. For, oh yeah, guess what? There's a cool website called rrstats.currymaker.net/records that has all these information, and the spin itself was Don Yates, broadsword as Mercenary, pistol as Waiter for good old Tamara.
Yeah, there we go. It doesn't get much more
So
free than that, does it? For a
that's
world
textbook,
record.
right? That's literally by the book Mendoza spin. He can't get any better than that. It won't get any better than that.
All right, spin is here. Let's have a look. We have Don Archibald Yates with the fire axe as the tango musician, and Tamara Vidal Fiberwire with the chief winemaker.
Okay,
I like that spin.
Is the opposite of by the books. That's a brilliant spin in Mendoza. Live kill for Tamara, no waiter, and a fire axe tango. That's a good spin, Mando. Even though it's probably hit maps curated, unless you want to expose yourself to rigging.
Now, where are the fire axes on Mendoza? That's something I don't know.
I think there's one by basically where the two guards by the.
Oh yeah, in the underground
wetsuit exit.
Yes,
there's one there.
There is, yeah. So Linux choosing to go shrine start. Now you can start as the winery worker if you want a quick winemaker isolation.
Yeah, I was curious to see if anybody was gonna do something. We can still see if they would do something interesting for the winemaker, but usually you can expect a seeker into a banana on his way, possibly. Replan from Linux as T-Nort's loading into his map for the first time, still stuck at 80% load. There he goes. He is starting winery.
I think he's just realizing he can bring something else in at the shrine. Yeah, choosing a Taunton.
Yeah, this will advance tomorrow to head downstairs for the tour. So let's see what T-Nort's up to with the.
So I think we're going to see,
a
coin on the opposite side of the window and a banana. Or a bubble gum. There you go.
T-Nort also bringing in his
Very
straight
nice.
jacket fiber wire with the matching with the Taunton gun. So nice. Oh, he barely touched that banana there.
Yeah, I love the nice little slapstick trip they do on a banana. It amuses me every time. Okay, so again, two competing strats, which is always awesome to see.
Next ahead of Dawn knocking out Valentina.
With this start, it looks like Tamara has started up at the...
Oh man, Nort's trying to pick up his item. The prompt is the exact same. He's trying to pick up a seeker from the... He finally gets it.
That is one of the worst stash locations.
Console moment. I'm pretty sure PC guys don't even stop by that. They just run and press the button as they go.
Yeah, definitely for console, that is one of the worst stash points in the game.
Yeah. Oh, it's a beautiful shot from T-Nort with the Seeker on the moving Tamara. Again, as we were harping on how difficult it to press buttons on console, he takes an amazing shot.
So he's going to go straight for the fiber wire. Don's going to be quite far into his route from here as well.
Yeah, lots of action here, I imagine, because you're probably going to seek a tango musician this way, too.
Yeah, I think when tango musician comes up, I don't think you've really got any other choice but a seeker. If you say they don't move any other way, so any sort of a metic is the only way you're going to get one of these guys, unfortunately.
Oh, But Linux gets spotted trying to secret the Tango musician.
Yeah.
That's looking good for T-Nord. Yep, there's his first kill on Tomorrow down.
He's got to be a little bit careful. He's going to have to move the bodies around in here because the Tango musician is going to come in here as well. He should be able to put them all in the third toilet and he should be safe. I don't know if there's a little bit of randomness to the Tango musician. It certainly is with Tamara, that sometimes she'll go in the middle, sometimes she'll go in the left one.
Yeah, can't say for sure, but most times if the far left one is empty, you should go for that one simply because it's close.
Yeah.
So we'll see if T-Nord, after taking a really good shot on Tomorrow, be able to take a Tango music.
Yeah,
the shot itself is easy, but where you take the shot from is the
finding a position for it is very tricky. There's a lot of fake NPCs around here, but there is a couple of real ones that you wouldn't expect as well.
He's tucking himself in the corner. Which one is he gonna go for? Hopefully not hit the chair there.
He's moving that around a lot, but he's got it.
Yeah, restart of strategy for Linux. Back to the drawing board. Now taking out Dawn.
Yeah, and I don't think that's. I mean, it's not a bad idea to isolate Don early. You can lose him a little bit on his route if you don't get him early. I think that's just a little safety net. So T-Nord's intrigued at where Don is. 4.5 minutes. I know. I was gonna say, just trying to get past this guard. Manages to get past eventually.
Yeah, he's hoping for him to look at the body early, but then going through the NPC by keep pushing. It's a Hitman thing too. Oh, attempt number 2 for a shot at the Tango musician. As T-Nord subduing him. He's gonna leave the disguise. Looks like he's gonna try to transport the axe as a guard. Oh, wrong prompt there. But good thing he doesn't have a crowbar, so he would have broken open the door in front of 3 guards. Yeah, and there's the fire.
Linus has gone for the Tango musician. T-Nord's just tranked those 2 guards there.
Still has to figure out how to get that Tango musician through this way.
I don't know if he's trying to clear a path there for the Tango musician.
That won't be necessary. We'll go at her own.
Come through.
Linux has disguise now. Let's see what he plans to do. Looks like he's gonna attempt to knock out In for Fun. I call that guy In for Fun because he says he's wicked smart. So is In for Fun. Alright, there he goes. He's a very useful guard. He has a silenced pistol and a key card for the door.
Yeah. Always good to just do a clearance of the bathroom. Doesn't take too long and it just fail-safes it.
Oh, the mercenary. Who is this guy?
Found a random gun, maybe? Looks like he might have come from...
Oh, you're right. It's the guy it's the Linux knocked out that checkpoint guard, so it's him. Either him or his buddy brought the gun down.
Yeah, his friend would have picked him up and then taken his weapon.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, wake up, I'm taking your gun. Setting his path to the villa area.
Yeah, so I don't think T-Naught has another Seeker as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, T-Naught used up all his darts, especially on the 2 mercenaries, so he shouldn't have anything left.
Yeah, 7 minutes in, Don... Not sure
I was inside, upstairs. Decent position for
Yeah,
Dawn.
or will he head down to the lawyer room at some point? Or because the lawyer gets up here...
Yeah, but I think he
soonish.
comes in through the lawyer room when he goes out the first time, so that will be a while.
Right, okay.
Him outside, back in through the lawyer room.
Actually, yeah, this is falling perfectly, because Valentina's just gone onto the balcony and turned her back to him.
Yeah, that should give him a chance to knock her out without any problems, too.
It's now a KO weapon, but...
Oh, doesn't have anything.
Could just throw the bubble gun for her.
Do that, but the door on his right is locked, I think.
The left one is open, or the right one is locked.
Right, so yeah, he can just toss that and go.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, he
It's a
couldn't
nice
have
new
done that.
headpiece.
So well played by T-Nort. So it looks like we have a game at hand. T-Nort's about to equalize the
Valentina
score.
just to be extra safe. No harm.
Yeah, looks
doing
like
that.
you're ahead or something.
Yeah, he looks like he's also going to try and go for a mercenary.
Oh, it looks like he's going to go for a disguise. That's
Yeah.
why. Makes sense to do that then.
Being extra safe, which... Yeah, I think... When you're 2-4 down, potentially about to win a map, I think being safe is definitely wise.
Well, in this situation it is, but, you know, who knows what if Linux was ahead if you want to play it safe, depending on what you're thinking.
Yeah, he has the car keys.
Yeah, looks like we are going to head to Mumbai for the decider. It's not the actual decider. It will only be a decider. The map after that, if that one ties, and we go to a 5-5. But looks like a 4-4 here, though.
4-4. We have a match on. Yeah, I can't see them drawing on Mumbai, but you know,
it is happen. Mumbai, so
definitely
happen.
It's
gonna happen. Mumbai is like 3 maps.
Yeah.
In one.
That was a very nice run from T-Naught. 8 minutes 56. Again, I don't believe he ripped then. Cool.
Yeah, that was the first attempt, and Mumbai record looking very even. Again, these maps are lining up for them perfectly, where T-Naught had a perfect record on a map where he needed to come back. And 2-2 for both players. Linux has a tie, but win and loss exactly the same. Perfect map to decide who's gonna get their 3rd Mumbai win.
Yeah, and
or not, you know.
I imagine some of the ties.
We could have a tie.
Yeah, I imagine some of the ties we see here are probably from the World Championships as well, where the time limit was a lot shorter.
Right, it was only 30 minutes.
Yeah, lends itself a little bit more to a tie on the Big 5, effectively, doesn't it? So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 4 minutes until we face off in Mumbai, and we're just going to take you over to the briefing.
Good evening, 47. The militia has released a hostage tape, outing the existence of Providence to the world. This was a fatal mistake, and our analysts are tracing its origin as we speak. In the meantime, we have a lead on Lucas Gray's top lieutenant. Turns out the Delgado cartel's counterfeiting unit was creating fake IDs for the militia, and one operative in particular stands out, Wazir Kale, an infamous South China Sea pirate better known by his nom de guerre, the Maelstrom. The Maelstrom and his cutthroat band of outlaws were the scourge of the shipping industry in the post-recession years. But his reign of terror came to an end with the disastrous 2014 hijacking of the supertanker, Francis King. Chinese elite forces stormed the ship, resulting in the deaths of a dozen sailors and most of the Maelstrom's crew. But Kale slipped away unseen. The Maelstrom's connection to Grey is unknown, but we believe it was he who carried out the audacious killing of a Providence CEO in Shanghai, along with 2 reactivated members of his old pirate gang, Vanya Shah, a shady figure in Mumbai's criminal underworld, and Dawood Rangan, the gang's old cashier turned dodgy movie producer. Shah, Rangan, and the Maelstrom form Lucas Gray's Eastern Cell. They are a crack strike team, and stopping them is our client's most pressing concern. Unfortunately, the elusive Maelstrom appears to have vanished into the seedy underbelly of Mumbai, the cradle of his criminal legend, and no one knows his whereabouts or what he currently looks like. So, a bandit queen, a showbiz charlatan, and one certifiable ghost. I shall leave you to prepare.
Okay, we are back, and you can cut the tension with a knife. It's 4 apiece. We are heading into Mumbai, one of the big 5. And this is exciting. The map records 220, 221 looking pretty even. So yeah, this is going to be a really exciting map. I'm just about to get the predictions up for you all. What
5 draws and 269 spins.
It's a very nice stat. Okay, you
Yeah.
have 2 minutes to spend your doubloons on the predictions. Let's get that going. Yeah, what do we want from Mumbai? Anything that doesn't include a skywalk start, which is very little.
Anything doesn't require you to use the snail, because I don't like seeing that strategy on Dawood. Maybe like a painter live kill or something.
Yeah.
So you have to go in there.
We've had a few live, well, I say I have had 2 live Maelstrom kills in 2 games in this competition, so that's always an interesting one as well, which means you can't get him from the start, unless it's a suit or something like that, but yeah, anything that doesn't cause us a brick lure either. We've had a few spins that could potentially be non-brick lure, but
yeah,
it'd be nice to see.
This 6-4 scoreline likely is a possibility of getting that. Only happened 6 times so far, so if this happens, it will be the 7th time. That's one of the lower score outcomes we've seen so far. Mostly 6-2s.
Yeah, and we've also seen a couple of comebacks similar to Tenor. We've had a 4-0 down, go back to a 4-4, and then have the kind of decider. So this is going to be very interesting. Do you want to run this one down?
Yeah, we have the consumed poison for Queen's Bodyguard. There goes Skywalk out. Well, at least you won't isolate him. Vanya Shah with an injected poison, Laundry Foreman, and Screwdriver as the elite thug for Dawood. So Snail's still viable here.
And no, I mean, in live kill
it's
on
a
Vanya.
Very fast spin. I mean, I don't know. They feel like an expert Mumbai player can get record on this.
Yeah, I'd be tempted to start Hill here. You've got an elite thug right there. You can set up the consume poison straight away, and you've got a few minutes until he gets there. Probably easily enough time to go and get a Queen's Bodyguard.
Head straight for Laundry Foreman, and then
yeah,
you can also get the Queen's Bodyguard. I think this
could be quick.
Both players taking their time.
I think this would. I think we'd probably see a lot quicker if it wasn't currently 4-4 in round 6 of Roulette Rivals, but we'll see how they go.
Yeah.
So Linux opting for Servant start. That's interesting. Not a disguise that he needs. That
starting Laundry makes sense if he wants to go for the Foreman right away.
Yeah, and Skywalk would actually be kind of viable for the Foreman as well if they wanted to get that quickly. You can run all the way along the Skywalk to get to him. But Laundry, you've got to wait out the little cutscene at the beginning, haven't you? Otherwise, you've got an enforcer in front of you. But
yeah, you gotta wait that 10 seconds. looks to be ready to start. One
yeah,
more
Linux, I think, is
revision of the
just...
loadout. One more time.
Yeah, Linux is just contemplating that starting location. I'm not sure about
Yeah, and no
Train Yard
smuggles.
personally, but he's obviously got a plan, so we'll see what he's got planned here.
Yeah, that
Possibly
was
going
one
for
of
an
the
early Queen's
longer
Bodyguard, maybe.
2 minutes 15 seconds of planning time for both
Yeah.
players. It's one of the longer ones,
I mean,
but
I guess...
we might see a first attempt.
Yeah, my guess would be he's going for an early Queen's Bodyguard and going straight up for the Consume Poison, which isn't a bad idea. And Enor has done exactly what I did the last time I started Laundry and just constantly ran into that Enforcer because I didn't realise he was there. I think he's just having a quick look around, actually, isn't he?
Yeah, looks that way. And Linux is going to go for the free Queen's Bodyguard. You can also take care of evidence if you want over there. It's T-Nord looking for something, not really sure what
I think
exactly.
he might be looking to see if there's a free disguise somewhere, which there is, but I don't believe that's a bodyguard. That's just a guard. I think that might have been what he was checking. There's a Queen's Guard in Laundry, but not a bodyguard. Okay, so he's also opting now to go.
Servant.
Screwdriver, I imagine they'll pick up somewhere on the map on the route. There's probably quite a few of them around, dotted around the
Linux
map.
picks it up from one of the
the
containers.
There we go. It's good map knowledge.
Yeah, so this, again, final map potentially, Linux with a slight lead already with about an 80-second in-game time.
Yeah, nerves must be sky high right now, probably for both of them.
Yeah, based off of what we know about the players, I would say so. Again, I have no idea what T-Nord has been saying the whole time. To me, he's all calm and collected, but I know it's not the case.
I imagine there's been some very blue language, especially in the first two maps.
Definitely. But yeah, Linux is heading up to the hill now.
Yeah. I don't believe with this start that he automatically gets called there, so he will have to hit the button, I think, as well. It's only a number of starts where the flag gets raised automatically.
Yeah, avoids the thug. Looks like he wants to poison first. T-Nord distracting the other servant.
Yeah, this is interesting. Maybe he doesn't realise there's one in that train car he can get.
Yeah, realizes he needs the brick for the brick lure. Goes back up. But he shot the flag, so he's all set for the Maelstrom kill.
Yep.
Just needs to wait.
Yeah, it's going to be a few minutes before that happens. He's got time to go and look for an elite thug probably now up here. There's a few of them around. Oh no, chooses to depart the hill.
T-Nord knocks out that servant. He's now hiding in the bush.
Yeah, I wonder if he's trying to... I think he's trying to lure this Queen's Bodyguard over. Possibly doesn't realise there is a technically free one.
And there goes the guard pressing the already pushed button for Linux.
So it does get automatically raised from that start. There we go. That's what I've learned today. So I think he's probably going up now for the laundry foreman. I think makes sense because you're going to want to get, if you're doing the bricklayer, you're obviously going to want to get Vanya first. And you get a free, well, you've still got to get the elite thug, but interesting to see which one they choose for that. Tino's having all sorts of issues with getting bodyguard, and that's instant engaging. It's a restart, unfortunately.
That's a very, very interesting play there to go for that guard. Yeah, that doubles Linux's lead now after that restart. At about
Linux is just
2-ish minutes
waiting on
before
the
4.5
Maelstrom kill,
now.
but it shouldn't be too much longer before that happens.
He swaps to the disguise though.
Interesting.
Oh, he's keeping the disguise on. I'm not exactly sure how much time he has left for that.
No, I
but
wonder if he's thinking he
obviously
can. I mean,
probably
obviously,
want to stay in the disguise.
yeah, he can get a bodyguard from Vanya, obviously, but he might have run out of time by that point. Yeah, this is interesting. I don't know exactly what time the Maelstrom will drink.
Oh no, there he goes. Oh, admin call.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, I
I'm
mean,
gonna let the admin decide that one.
Technically changed before he hit the floor, but that is so close.
Yeah.
I think you are very slightly ahead of me as well, so I'm just going to refresh Linux and please don't give us ads.
Good
No
luck with that
ads.
one.
Apologies. Yeah, that is that's, I believe Mando is our admin, so he is probably sweating a little bit right now.
Yeah, we're casters right now. We'll let the other 10 admins decide whether
battle it out
that's
between
the
them.
fair camera. But
T-Not's
Linux seems to be confident.
Yeah, T-Not's still going for this same guy, and he's not biting.
Yeah, but he's making the mistake of approaching the checkpoint he's guarding every time he distracts him. Finally, he waits at the bush. All right, this one is a safe KO. Whether the body will be safe for the rest of time, don't know.
Okay, Linux. Going back on the hill, I'm assuming he's looking for an elite thug now.
Does have an option here just outside this door where Maelstrom changes.
Yeah, no. Well, there is a lot of people who come to this little area.
Especially, yeah, I mean, he should be fine since the Maelstrom never went down. It should still be stuck. If you let Maelstrom have the conversation and go back down to the Crow's hideout, that's when they all are allowed
so
back
that's
up.
what triggers it. Okay.
He should still be fine.
Yeah. He's just
he needs to figure out a way to get this body, but he can hide it around the corner.
Yeah,
and
there's a little bush around the corner.
The elite thug outside can hear distractions if you toss it right at the wall by the door. So that's a way to get to this guy if you want to.
That guy's arm just sticking out a little bit. There we go.
It's just gonna make sure. Yeah, this will be interesting.
He can hear a phone distraction on this side of the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice.
He hears that and goes through the room. So
yeah.
If that's also another way if you want to go into the room, because he is an enforcer to all the Alautus guys up here, which is the thug and the elite thug.
Yeah. Obviously, the other one that a lot of people go for is the one in the Crow's hideout.
Yeah, by the barber's picture, I imagine.
Yeah, kind of isolates himself in that little side room.
So, okay, so he's going to use a distraction to go into the room and potentially a second one to bring him in.
Yeah, I think this is a fair lay here. Probably going to get in the wardrobe. Okay, no, because that door will now be unlocked on it, so...
Yeah, he can open it.
Oh, but he's delegated.
Oh, is that an elite thug? That is another elite thug, actually, I think. Yes.
Oh, I noticed.
Not too bad, but that's... Oh, no.
Where is that from? There's no way that was him, surely.
That's through the door.
Oh, no way.
The door was not closed in time. Linux Penguin. 9-minute run.
Yeah, and he is just going to let some of that rage out. And I think this is a fair... That's horrible. That's a horrible rip.
That's heartbreaking. It's would have been set for the rest of the run because that's the last disguise he needed. T-Nort slowly made his way up to the top of the hill. He's yet to get a kill in it. Hasn't even, quote unquote, found the maelstrom. He's now facing the same door problem, but
Yeah, just getting this guy over.
it's an essentially a 10-minute restart for Linux because we saw him start around that 44-minute spin timer.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one to take.
Yeah. This Mumbai, so it's barring a restart from T-Nort, it's 4.5 minutes might just be enough of a lead unless T-Nort just, runs around, does nothing for the next 3 minutes.
Yeah, now T-Nort used the same start point, didn't he? Which means the maelstrom should be on his way up because the flag should have been raised by now, I think. Judging by what time it was for Linux.
There's T-Nort actually doing that distraction, so you'll see that elite guard go through the room and then outside. He even has a gun for him.
Very nice. I don't know where he's going to take that, but... There we go. Doesn't matter, because he's not going to get there.
It's identified the maelstrom, so there he is. Yeah, it's just some optimization. Now, the door is still closed, but I guess he's dragging him to the... around the corner.
Oh,
Linux
no.
is just doing the same thing he's done before.
Oh, no, he's fine. Yep. Sorry, I thought he changed a bit then, but he is fine. Has his elite thug. Has he picked up a screwdriver anywhere en route? I'm not sure about that, but there's plenty of them around.
47. The street gang known as the Crows.
It's got 3 large weapons, carrying 2 of them now.
Stocking up.
I suggest you are mindful around them in the slums.
I have to be careful here now with the Maelstrom's body.
Yeah, Linux looks like he's taking the same route. I don't think there was anything at all wrong with his route. He just got very lucky on that spot, so I don't think we'll see him change it up at all.
Yeah, absolutely not. The approach and the strategy was completely sound. Just the timing of when he threw that thing. Had it been like maybe a second and a half later. T-Nort isolating or knocking out the 2 Queen's Guard just does nothing really.
So he's gonna have to go get the laundry foreman. So or did he get the laundry? I don't think he's got that yet, has he?
No, so
No,
yeah, he has to go do that. Yep, take the legal disguise into the laundry and bring that out. So definitely needs that in ready because of the live kill on Vanya.
Linux is poisoned and is running for the foreman. Hopefully his change isn't quite as close this time.
Yeah, hope so. The admin want to make him work too much.
No, it's pretty late for us here in the UK, so I think Mando wants to be making decisions at that time of night.
Yeah, he might get annoyed and say, well, that was not the kill. T-Nort gets... oh man. Triple shotting the 2 laundry workers.
Yeah, just so he can take this shot on...
It's an interesting choice because he's allowed to be in there.
Yeah, he could just walk straight
in the
through
risky
upstairs,
route.
couldn't he?
Yeah, and go straight up the stairs and use the fuse box or whatever else he wants to do. Even in here, he's allowed. So Interesting, risky play to do at 4-4 match point.
Yeah, just crouching. It's almost as if he doesn't realize that he's allowed to be there, but
Yeah. Well, he now has to dodge the investigation area from the radio, but let's hope that guard doesn't come
I was
in.
going to say that guard is hovering because of the triple shot. RNG might bring him into this room. I wouldn't have thought so, but you never know. No, he seems to have run off the other way now.
Linux is not going to play it close this time. He is wearing the bodyguard outfit well ahead. Oh, I didn't know that April was spelled wrong in that calendar there. Thanks for showing us that.
I think Linux is trying to communicate with us here. I was intrigued what he was trying to write then.
Yeah,
Okay, T-Not has got Foreman. Probably just going to run over and do the brick lure. Has his other disguise already stashed.
47. That man you just eliminated.
I haven't seen, but I think, did you say he has a snail in his inventory as well?
I saw Linux has a snail in his inventory, but I imagine he does too because it just makes sense.
Kind of the standard strategy now, isn't it, for Darwood?
Yeah, basically.
It is interesting because Linux 6 minutes in already has the Foreman and the Maelstrom down. T-Not 10 minutes in has the Foreman now and has the Maelstrom down, but does also have the elite thug waiting for him by Vanya, so has that little advantage of having the second disguise there already.
Yeah, absolutely. He picked up the screwdriver, another thing he needed, so he's pretty much got everything set up. Now has to just go back and do the brick lure. Linux may or may not be lost by the middle part of Mumbai, which I get all the time.
I think he might be looking for an
Everything
elite
looks the same.
thug, but I don't think he's going to find one in this area.
Yeah, no elite thugs, that's for sure. You can.
Or he may have been
Heading
going.
back
Actually, I think
out.
he may have been going for the brick in the little alley by the Maelstrom, because he went in that alley, so that would make sense. Actually, he may have forgot to pick up the one earlier.
Yeah, Nort knocking out the food vendor, one of them.
Yeah, Mando pointing out what we said earlier, the elite thug in the basement of the boathouse is a very easy one to get and would optimize Linux's strategy here a lot, but he's staying up on the hill.
Yeah, heading back up on the hill, and also this disguise that you need means one of your required disguise will stay up here. Nort using his time to knock out the other food vendor too. Don't want to toss something out to line up the timing with Dawood, but make things easier. Definitely something I approve of. Not that matters, but why not use the time and play it safe? 12 minutes in.
Yeah, just cleaning house. I'm assuming he hasn't shut the brick in yet, so he's gonna have to wait for Darwood to come down.
He has not done that yet. Let's see, Linux says thrown a distraction at the wall. Has to worry about Neha now too. Sitting on the bench. Oh man, I don't know if he wants to go for a distraction or a knockout on her.
Yeah, there's a head turn waiting to happen there, I feel like.
There was a little elevated ground there too, you know, the good old Jackie Chan action from 47. elevated platforms or uneven grounds. Luckily, it didn't happen. Gets a clean knockout on the elite thug. So
Yeah, and Linux being really safe and dragging him all the way over to this bush as well.
yeah, brick lore initiated by T-Nort though. So Vanya's on the move. Dowd's on the move. He's got everything. So Linux hopefully starts that lure himself as well. Otherwise, he'll be falling behind.
Yeah, and the important thing for Linux is he's going to have to come back up here for that elite thug disguise, whereas Tino has it sat down there waiting for him.
Very much more optimized. And also for the snail lure, he's knocked out the 2 food vendors as well.
Yeah. 8 lethal syringe. And yeah, 14 minutes into the spin. Second target is down. Opts to move her body just in case.
Purple smoke to rise above the slums. Let's see what happens next, 47. 47. Shaw and Rank
Safe play. Definitely worth it because they don't want anybody coming in here just because of seeing one body.
Yeah, although it's fine for her to be seen because she's been poisoned, they will obviously discover the KO'd bodies at the same time, won't they? So not worth risking it.
Linux not too far behind. Possibly still within that photo finish window.
Yeah.
But again, T-Nort has the disguise already. It didn't have to go up, so that's where he might lose a lot of time. Is Linux.
Ooh, Linux choosing not to go for forgotten her name. Top of my head.
Rima.
Yeah, choosing not to go, but he's fine there.
Yeah, got the kill.
Yeah,
even numbers on kills
quick.
Again, but have to go up for that thug disguise.
Yeah, although he does have a bit of time till Darwood gets there, so he can optimize this time by going for the thug.
I don't believe he has the wandering food vendor knocked out either, so depending on his timing, things can be all over the place. Hoping for a good... Not going for...
Oh no, he's just... Okay, this is interesting.
Oh, he made him sick. Looks like. I think.
He did. He's quite far. Is he
very interesting from T-Nort. So he's not gonna go for the snail. I don't even think he has the snail.
No, I don't believe he does. This just took a little bit of a turn, I think. Linux now has the disguise, has the snail.
This is very interesting. Knocks out the first guard.
Oh
my god, this is so nerve-wracking. Second one falls perfectly behind the boat. Hasn't seen it yet. And there's the third one. Screwdriver. Wow. T-Nort pulls it off. Everybody knocked out. Green gun still secured. Ops. Drag. Oh, Linux needs to... Oh my... There's the... Where is his snail? He doesn't have a snail because he swapped it out.
I thought he had a...
He didn't have a smuggle. Oh no, this... T-Nort's done. He's leaving. What a comeback. 3 in a row for T-Nort.
Yeah, and yeah, Linux is now not going to be able to get Darwood down with his bodyguard still following him, so he is going to go for that distraction. Now, do his bodyguards stop if he...
No, they will run to him. You'll see. Question is if there's some weird thing happen where they just like find they're close enough.
Run for an exit, Linux, run.
Stay around the corner. He's still gonna run, worth it.
It's the only thing he can do is run.
Oh, he's finished, so he's got green guns.
Oh, and I feel very sorry for Mando
what a
right
finish.
Now. That's amazing.
Absolute barn burner. Wow, every single moment until the end.
I can't believe that either of them got away with that at the end of that. That was
Yeah,
just
absolutely no snails. I mean, I think Linux wanted to use it, but I even saw it in the beginning. I think he swapped it out. He had no smuggles, so he swapped it out for something.
yeah. I didn't see that. He obviously thought he had the snail, because he was prepped to use
I
it.
think so. I think he thought he had his first loadout, which he didn't. Now, this will still put T-Nort ahead. We'll just see by 34 seconds. That's a long time. Linux, I think, only had 1 or 2 restarts.
Yeah. Now, what do we know? What?
Maybe enough. It's console, but we've
Yeah. Do
seen
you know if
T-Nort
T-Not's on?
have a gigantic loading time at the beginning of his run.
Yeah, I don't know if T-Not's on old or new. Linux is definitely on old gen.
I want to say T-Nort is as well. There's no way T-Nort gets a 30-second loading time.
I mean, oh yeah, old gen console
beginning.
on Mumbai. I don't know if Linux preloaded, but that is a massive load. So this could be very interesting.
T-Nort could have as well as a 60-second load
Yeah.
plus photo finish buffer here. Even with the restart, I don't think Linux will be able to catch up. But who knows? Maybe we'll take a 0 to 2 second photo finish and actually play Marrakesh.
Please. That'd be the icing on the cake here, wouldn't it?
Yes, this is already turned out to be. I haven't had a chance to watch all the matches, but it's one of the greatest matches in the tournament for sure.
Yeah, the ending of that map and how both of them managed to get away with whatever they did there was just,
yeah.
They had no right. Neither of them had a right to get away with that. Still managed it somehow.
Especially Linux with that absolutely nothing, no distraction or knockout on any of the guards, and they perfectly stop around the corner of the wall.
It even looked like Darwood's head was peeking out from the corner a little bit, but somehow they didn't see him, so... And unfortunately, just in two minds about whether he should try to salvage something there or run. If he did just run straight away, obviously it would have been a little bit of a quicker foe, or shorter foe.
Yeah,
finish,
he was like, and you saw the guards running straight towards Dawood. You're thinking halfway through, like, I'm done. This isn't gonna work, and they just stop. Linux probably would have saved, I don't know, between 5 to 10 seconds there, but again, it will be interesting to see what T-Nort's loading time is. Yeah. Because you add that to that 30 seconds, and that's when he pulls ahead.
Yeah, Mando confirming this is going to take a little while to go back through that. Yeah, we could be seeing a reverse sweep, which would be a hell of a comeback, and it's been a hell of a match. So both of them deserve to win here.
Yeah, absolutely. Both of them played lights out on this map, and the way it finishes, it's just... You have to put this last moments of this map in the highlight reel.
Yeah, absolutely.
What a matchup it has been, really. Just the whole... We were like... What a start from Linux with Haven and Whittleton Creek, and then back-to-back comebacks from Toby. Answers the 2 maps from Linux with his own 2 maps, and now then finishes first. This... I want to see Marrakesh. I don't know. Just... Can we have a photo finish tie?
A 0 second photo finish would be, quite poignant.
Yeah, I mean, 0 to 2 is the buffer, I think. Or is it a 0, actually?
0 is 2 seconds, I believe, yeah. So there's a little bit of
2 seconds there. Right. Yeah, so 2 seconds or less is considered a tie.
Now, did T-Nort restart at all?
Yes, because he remember at the beginning of his run, he got spotted as the laundry.
Yes. Okay, yes, he did.
And I remember Linux
replanned pretty
decent
quickly,
amount
didn't he?
When T-Nort was initially loading. T-Nort had a very long first load.
Yeah.
Which only adds to his 30 seconds. And that's where I'm worried that Linux may not have enough loading times to rival that on top of T-Nort's loading times.
Yeah, this is going to be just waiting on Mando. While we're waiting, we'll just have a very quick look at the brackets and just see what we've got. This is consoles. We'll just have a quick look. And we can see that Joker J is already in the final, the grand final. Beat the Buff guy this morning in a 3 or 6-0 victory. So yeah, Buff guy has dropped down to the loser bracket final. And the winner of this match will play Fanium in the loser round 7. So this is big matches still to come here. And let's just... We'll also have a quick look at the PC side of things. Just while we have time here. And we can see Papia Fresse is in the grand final. Beating Throat just a little while ago. I believe you casted that one.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
losing round 8,
well.
we have Moo versus Pidgeotto, and they will play Throat in that losers bracket final. So again, another stacked, absolutely stacked end to the tournament here.
Yeah, definitely. And again, new winners. I think I said it before. First console winner. Oh wait, I'm finally casting a console match. First console winner that's not a ducker since RR3. That's where Yanini won, and he does not play in the console bracket anymore. I think we have 4 console winners. 2 of them no longer play Roulette Rivals. 1 of them no longer plays in the console bracket, and the other one remaining is the one that won 6 times, and he is no longer in the tournament.
Yeah, two brand new champions, haven't we? Both the existing champions.
Yeah, and a potential for a rookie to be a champion, Joker J.
Yeah, he has looked incredible throughout the whole tournament. So yeah, I'm excited by what is still to come. Every match is just, yeah, the bracket is just stacked still. So it'll be interesting. We're still waiting on the finish. Mando is still pushing buttons and calculating times. Hopefully we'll have it soon. Linux has gone offline, so hopefully this isn't a tie. He's going to have to jump back on.
Yeah, I hope so. We hopefully have a match again. Until we see the message, I will hope for a 2-second or less photo finish so we can see another map.
I think they might be both.
I think I can watch these guys go best
play
of
another
50.
map at this rate. I know I would be at this point. I'd be shaking like mad at this point, I think.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I already commend like both these guys is, you know, being able to stay calm and finish the map, and especially that finish. I've done something completely crazy and get spotted, but they both managed to exit with 5 stars.
Yeah, I think they can both be happy with how they've played in this match. I mean, I said before, they both definitely deserve the win. They've both played fantastically throughout the whole match, so there's a lot of chat going on. Which Mando is just taking his time, wants to make sure this is absolutely perfect.
Yeah, I can tell you I was in the same position where I had to calculate a photo finish that would decide, you know, actually the one I had, I think it was semi-final to a final, which is even more nerve-wracking. I think I was more nervous than the players, and it was like a crazy match already.
There we have it.
Always is when we play semi-finals, quarterfinals.
T-Naught has taken... So, T-Naught loaded for 90 seconds across 3 loads. Linux loaded for 60 seconds across 3 loads. Therefore, T-Naught increased his lead and wins Mumbai. GG's to both players. That was an incredible match. Very much enjoyed that.
Yeah, definitely. And GG's to Mando for that 120 seconds of loading time calculation.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
that
what a
card.
comeback from T-Nord. Down 0-4, looked bleak after Whittleton Creek, but, keeps his perfect record in Berlin and then just keeps coming back.
Yeah, just turn the tide and hit the ground running. But yeah, an incredible match, incredible Mumbai. That ending was just amazing. Yeah, we want to see that entire ending in the highlight reel, definitely.
Yes.
Let's just jump back to the brackets quickly, and we'll just hopefully have confirmation of this was console. And we will be seeing Fanium versus Toby Norton in losers round 7, and the winner of that will go on to play the buff guy. That's going to be incredible. Both of those matches, whoever gets through to meet the buff guy there. And
yeah. Potential for T-Nord to get a rematch against the buff guy.
Yes, of course, it was the buff guy that dropped him down to this bracket in the first place, wasn't it? So
yeah,
exactly. Blood match.
What a match that would be to knock each other off the tournament.
Yeah, and I saw someone say in the RR chat that now we have pissed off buff in the losers bracket as well. So definitely got that to look out for as well. But, yeah. Upcoming matches, I don't believe we have any more scheduled. Look at this, it's empty, unfortunately. We will have some more, obviously two semi-finals ready to play. And I imagine they will be done before the weekend, and finals will both be on Sunday, as far as I am aware. So yeah, not many matches. Let's hope they're all as good as this one.
Yeah, I hope so. I'll just quickly highlight Panium mentioned himself. Like, yeah, he's had an incredible run in the lower bracket, right? Defeating Speedster, I Like Hitman, and it's 2-1s, 2 maps to 1s, and then a sweep against Hans McGee, and then he knocked out the 6-time champion Ducker with a 3-2, 3 maps to 2, and then 3-1, which is 6-2 against Kenny, and that's where he is now, right? So it's a really tough opponent. Like I said, Fanium is a massive wall that you have to go through if you're T-Nord or if you were Linux. So good luck to T-Nord in the future and whoever buff guy will play. Just wanted to quickly mention that.
Yeah, Fanium's been on fire, and he's been in the final of a number of different competitions recently. He's definitely the one to look
He
out
is,
for.
yeah.
So.
That's the thing. It's Fanium season basically. So we'll have to see if he completes that and makes his way towards the final. Still has to play one more match with T-Nord and see if he can win against buff guy. So
yeah,
look out for that console bracket, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be, yeah. The rest of the matches, I do not miss them because they are all going to be absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, I think that's probably about it from us. I will go and raid out to somebody in a second, but thank you everybody for joining us. And yeah, no matches in the schedule yet, but keep an eye on the hit maps. They will get.
Oh, you should probably pay out your prediction.
Oh yeah, predictions. I always forget the predictions.
I know, I do too.
There we go, folks. All your doubloons have been evenly distributed. Right, Munger is on, so we're just going to go raid Munger. Everyone likes to see Munger. Thank you for joining me, Punk.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no worries. And yeah, we will see you next time.